Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. In front of us, we have the JOC, JOC, model number H456BT. This is an FM, Bluetooth, MP3 player, portable radio. It retails on Amazon for $14.99, but at the making of this video, the price has dropped down to $11.99, making it a worthy pickup. I figured, what the heck, 12 bucks? I'll give it a shot. If it's still 12 bucks, you might want to check it out too. I'll have links in the comment section and video description. So let's look at the box. JOC or JOC. I love that. Bluetooth, special bass. Yeah, there's a picture of it in red. Now the one I got is, I believe, turquoise. There you go. Some more bullet points. At the bottom, really small writing. Everything's small writing. And, okay. Top of the radio, you can see the color choices. I think on Amazon they only had black and they had turquoise, yeah. They got a blue and they got like a beige. Or that's gold. Yeah, and red. Awesome. It does say turquoise. There you go. So yeah, anything else in this box here? I don't know. Is there anything? There we go on the back. Okay, so cool. Specifications. 3-watt power output. Okay, cool. Here's your response. All right, you get the idea. Okay, it's a pretty straightforward radio. Amazing one, actually. There's some bullet points there in case I missed something. I don't know what memory play by interrupt stacking means. What does that mean? That's hilarious. Computer player output. Sweet. Okay, anyway, you get the idea, right? Awesome. Let's put the box aside and let's get to the radio. So, star of the show, the JOC. Here he is. What else do you get in the box? Well, look, we get a charging cable, USB to USB-C. All right, getting to be this norm, right? And they give us a pair of headphones, which I thought was pretty cool. I didn't use these at all, though, for testing. So, yeah, they're probably, I don't know, they're kind of wonky looking. They kind of look like Apple thingies. I don't know. Earpods, but it's wired. And it has a TSS setup. It looks like it's a microphone. I don't think it can take Bluetooth calls, but it might. It never said anywhere on the manual, and I haven't tried it. So, it might or might not. So, that's a little surprise for you if you decide to buy it and you like to answer your calls while you're using Bluetooth. All right, boom, there you go. And I'll just toss these aside. Yay. And then we got some paperwork. Lovely. I think it's the same deal as on the box, but super small printing here. Look at that. Can you read that? Let's go over here. JOC, make reliable. All right. Yeah, love these. I love the wording. Okay, so here you go. Some fun stuff. Now it's saying 5-watt speaker here. Okay, charging current 3-watt. Who knows what the heck? Yeah, it rocks. Okay, there we go. There you go. Stereo on the headphones when you're playing Bluetooth or MP3. Not FM, unfortunately. Yes, if you got this far and you're like, oh man. So there you go. Product analysis. So, okay, there. Hopefully you can read all those. Okay. Again, in case I missed something, because a few buttons do extra things. Micro writing. So I'll try to zoom in as best I can. There we go. And just go down real quick. This is in case, again, you need this for posterity because you lost your manual. You don't know what you're doing, so there it is. Cool. Okay, that's it. Let's get to the radio. So dimensions. We have a length of 4 3/4 inches, a height of 3 1/4 inches. This lanyard hook point. That'd been cool if they give us a different kind of strap. They give us this lanyard here, but then we have that. So I don't know what they were thinking by doing that. I don't know. But and a depth of 1.5 inches from front to back. So there you go. But yeah, cool setup. All right. Size comparison. So I like to bring a few radios out. We have CC Pocket in the house. Current time is 12:07 a.m. I don't think it matters as much on FM or band scan, but just in case. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA for the sake of the band scan. Might be interesting to know this radio's rocking. So when you get to FM and you hear my reception report, you're going to love it. So yeah, there's CC Pocket. And then we have CC Skywave. So it's about the size of a CC Skywave. You get the idea, right? Rockin'. Okay, cool. What else we got? Oh, a deck of cards. Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He loves his radio made by JOC Man. He's Iron Man. Who loves his $12 radios, man? Yeah, it's fun when they're $12. You know, you just get one, you try it out. You know, it's awesome. All right, great. So there you go. Iron Man out. Okay, so let's zoom on down and talk about this radio. All right. The JOC. JOC. It's probably JOC, but you know, JOC. Love it. Okay, so feature-wise, you can see the plastics. They're actually fairly durable. They feel strong and well made. This feels substantial when I'm holding it. It's got a good heft to it. Pretty surprised by that. Okay, you saw the carry strap. Kept mentioning that. Yay. All right, on the front, here's the special bass. It's actually pretty good bass to it. 2-inch speaker, or 52 millimeters, it said. We have a display over here, and when you turn this on...
Music.
Let me just stop that. So yeah, it has like a white LED display. And when you're charging the radio, a little red light comes on the left-hand side, telling you it's charging. I think that red light just goes out when it's done charging. So if you're wondering, it's a pretty simple, straightforward thing. So yeah, that's what the display looks like. Pretty simple. Kind of dim. I mean, if you're outside, you're probably not going to be able to read that, but it's got like a magnifying effect to it because it's kind of got a curved thing to it. All right, cool. So let's go over turn that back off. The buttons, there's quite a few. So I guess we'll get a little closer. Zoom it even further down. Okay, so we have the obvious track functions here. Backtrack, rewind. This also lets you browse back on FM radio. Nice. Pause, play, does what it says. Also, this is auto tune and save. So if you're on FM, press and hold this, and it'll search the entire FM band and save all the presets so you can navigate presets. Oh, I forgot to mention these do navigate presets as well. So if you want to go up and down presets, you use those buttons. Of course, track forward, fast forward, browse forward on FM radio, and of course, preset forward on FM radio. Right here, it looks like a microphone port, though they don't say anything about that. Yeah, so again, if you have a Bluetooth call, maybe it works. Yay, you'll find out. A numeric keypad for entering frequency for FM. Awesome. Entering presets for FM. And entering track numbers for MP3 player. Yay. It actually is pretty handy. That's how I did my FM test. I'd enter each frequency manually. That was fun. So we have hotkeys. Right to FM radio, hit that one. Right to MP3 player, hit that one. When you're on your MP3 playback, you have an option of repeat all or repeat one over and over. So if you like one song and you're like, I want to jam forever on one song, there you go. But yeah, so those are hotkeys. And then this M is a mode key, which lets you cycle FM, MP3, and Bluetooth. So that's how you get to your Bluetooth mode if you're wondering. You hit the M key. On-off switch, as you saw me hit. Right inside the radio, we have a USB-C input. Charging the radio, I noticed about a 0.5 amp input. Nice. USB for thumb drive support. Nice. Headphone jack. So, headphone jack experience. I noticed at the lowest volume here, when you go all the way down, it's still playing audio. So, you even at the lowest setting, you get audio playing. You may not be a fan of that. It wasn't loud, but it wasn't quiet. So, it's kind of a little bit of annoyance there. But I want to make sure you know that. No hiss that I could detect because its low volume was still playing. Expect weak lows, moderate mids, and strong highs on FM, Bluetooth, and MP3. It wasn't a great experience with headphones, but you do get stereo on Bluetooth and MP3 playback. You just don't have FM stereo, unfortunately. Volume control above that. Interesting thing here is, again, when you're playing it through the speaker mode, if you're all the way down, it's mute, and if you go up a little bit, it goes up kind of loud. So there's no really low volume setting. So you get to hear it. Again, for $12 radio, I'm not upset by that, and it's not bad. So there's that hook area. I think that's pretty cool. Pretty durable looking. Our antenna kind of sits semi-recessed in there. Doesn't quite sit all the way down for some reason. I tried to push it down, and it just does not want to go. So I want to break my antenna. So yeah, that's as far down as it goes. This extends out to 13 inches and gives us some great FM reception. Back here, it's vented. Nice. We got some information there. Awesome. Battery compartment. Okay, behind here is a replaceable 18650 unprotected button top. It's labeled. I want to see if I can get this open. This is really hard on camera. So, oh hey, wow, that was good. So it's labeled 2000 milliamp hour, and the directions say 1200. So I'm like, you know what? I better take that out and test it. As soon as I took it out, the thing felt light as a feather. And if anybody knows 18650s, they shouldn't be light as a feather. This one feels heavy. So Yeah, it told me I better test it. So I tested this battery, and it gave us 800 milliamp hour. Yeah, well, that's the one downside of buying a cheap radio. You're going to get a cheap battery. But I did some math. I did some testing on current draw. When you're playing the MP3 player at medium volume, expect a draw of about 50 milliamps, giving you a runtime on this 800 milliamp hour battery of around 15 hours. Not bad. They advertise 6 hours in the instructions, so there you go. And then you can upgrade, of course, to an XH Data 3000 cell. Fits right in there. Ba-doom. Awesome, right? And then you can increase your runtimes dramatically. Okay. I mean, rock on, right? You're looking at like, what is that, 50 hours of runtime? Yeah, I was surprised by the low power consumption of this radio. But there you go. Upgrades. I do like the fact you can take the battery out and upgrade it. So now the fun part, putting this back on. So, all right, let's talk about FM reception report. FM reception report is based on 5-tier method. Okay, good, very good, excellent. This got, drum roll please. That's not really a drum roll, I don't know what that was. Okay, so it got a very good rating, a 4-star rating. Holy cow. It found 83 stations in my area. What? Must have been an awesome day, maybe, but this thing has selectivity, like, wow. So it gets a very good selectivity as well. I was finding faint stations next to strong stations. I mean, so the selectivity is good. So this radio is amazing on FM. I imagine in your area it's going to be good as well. If you live near a metropolitan area, you're going to find a lot of stations. Fantastic. Wow. That's all I can say. Now, there are 3 frequencies that were dead on here for some reason. 95.9, 96.1, and 107.9. Those 3 frequencies, they just don't work. They're like dead silent. I don't know what it is with that, but I've had other radios do the same. I'm not sure if it's a Chinese-based DSP thing or not, but there you go. All right, so we're going to turn it on in the MP3 mode. I'm going to demo some royalty-free music. Then we're going to demo the Bluetooth real quick, and then we'll go to the FM radio and do final thoughts. So let's turn it on.
Music.
It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have me.
So this is interesting. It remembers current track and doesn't normally remember current track position. Once in a while, it'll remember the track position, but then sometimes it doesn't. And I don't know how to repeat that. Pause, turn the power off? No. Take the battery out? Sometimes it remembers. I just don't know what's going on to make it remember. FM radio, hitting the mode button. I tried different things to repeat it. It just doesn't. So current track only is what it's going to remember. So if it remembers current position within the track all the time for you, awesome. It doesn't for me, though. Okay, let's go.
Sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
See, off, and then this is the lowest setting. Right here.
It's not staring at the spine walls.
All today?
Yeah.
Well, you want to start a landslide?
Eddie, will you get to work and decease the comedy?
Hello, boys.
Oh, hello, Miss Duffy.
Well, it looks like spring has really come to 3rd Avenue.
Yeah, you noticed it too, huh?
Yeah. On my way down here, a robin whistled at me.
Well, for you, that's about far. But it looks like you're the only member of the family that seems to relish spring.
Oh, no. Mama thinks it's very romantic, too. Guess what?
What?
Okay.
Last night when she went to bed, she...
So there's the old-time radio. Awesome. I forgot to mention, yeah, pause, play also mutes the FM radio. So I just remembered that as we're doing it. And plus, there's a micro SD card slot on the bottom if you're wondering where the music was coming from. I forgot to mention that too. But yeah, that's it's right there, flush fitting, which is nice and spring-loaded. So just so you know. But I do like the fact that it's flush and doesn't stick out at all. I thought I was going to go into the radio for a moment, the way it was going so far, but it stopped. But hey, that's not bad. Cool. So let's go ahead and do the Bluetooth. So we'll go ahead and switch modes. Hit the M button. Bluetooth.
Bluetooth connected.
Okay, play.
Relevant science news. You may remember a few episodes ago we heard from Dr. Welcome to the Astrophysics Podcast. Something new about me this year. I had the opportunity to witness the birth of my daughter. Now,
okay.
Welcome to the Astrophysics Podcast. Okay, I've got some good news for you. The sun is not going to explode. I know you're very relieved. It's not every day you get to hear such an uplifting fact. The sun is not going to explode.
So anyway, there you go. So I'm using,
what will happen to the sun?
I got my cheap $29 Motorola over here. I've been using for recording shows and that, and I use it for my podcasts. Works out pretty good, so I can use it to listen to this here, and I can just keep going through them with my cycling here. Go through the whole podcast library there, or music, whatever I want to do. So yeah, that's handy. So okay, that's the Bluetooth. Pretty simple, straightforward. You can control it, navigate it. This doesn't make calls, so it's just for media playing only. That's what I like about that. But that's not the one I wanted to focus on. I want to focus on this radio. So we're going to go to FM. Let's see how that works. So let's go hit the FM button. There we go. So we can get some volume. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to hook up a wire because I am downstairs. Get some reception. All right, so let's go ahead and pull this up a little bit. I got this little wire. It's a 22-foot wire. If I remember, I'll have links to this wire and the batteries for you guys. All right. Presets. Okay. Doesn't seem like it's changing, so let me turn this off, turn this back on.
Music.
Whoa, that was loud.
Papa complained.
Why?
He says it was like sleeping.
FM.
So apparently, when you're going from Bluetooth to FM radio, you probably should turn it on or off, or go hit the mode button. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's try that out. Cycle it.
Bluetooth. Bluetooth connected.
Okay, we can play it.
In the form of a dense solar wind. At the end.
Okay, now we get a mode.
Music.
Next to a swap.
FM.
All right, good.
Rain. He knows people.
Okay, so we'll go through the presets, see what it found.
To verse 30. Those he predestined, he also called. And those he called.
And what we have in the Old Testament, all setting us up is kind of reign, kingdom,
Nations not so sure, partly because their farmers are on the streets of Europe protesting about it.
Yeah, that's lots of priorities to balance. This is basically about a potential...
Moody.com/CYE. That's supportmoody.com/CYE.
Listening.
and the Lord God will give him the throne of his father David. And
the idea is that the European countries can sell things like, I don't know, vehicles and some other goods.
You're tuned into Chicago's biggest party station.
What's up? This is San Holo, and you're tuned into Chicago's biggest party station,
92.7 FM, Dance Factory Radio.
Upload music.
Find a reason, Lord.
The sun was hot that day, so we said,
I want to note that 95.1 and 95.5 are super strong, and to get that 95.3 you just heard is a big deal. So wow, selectivity of this thing is killer.
I wish I was spared.
Dead frequency. It's actually 5.9 and 6.1.
6.
Tom or the Caleb On Demand app.
It's not just a story.
Down. Y'all, it was infested with a whole metropolis.
10 cents, my 2 cents is free. A nuisance, who sent? You sent?
No wallboard.
We're talking today with mega customer Laura Akins.
Przez NCCAOM, czyli Board Akup.
Darling, we're
And then 107.9, it doesn't come in. So there you go. Pretty cool. All right, so this is it. All right, we'll go do the final thoughts on the JOC, JOC H456. Wow, really original numbering there. BT. I think I got the antenna in the spot there. I don't know. Whatever. Turn it off with a little switch right there. Love it. Mechanical switch. Nice. I do like the mechanical switch idea. So what do I like about it? Well, speaker audio number one. Hello. Yeah. FM reception. It's freaking fantastic. I mean, very good, very good. Don't get those too often. And as you heard, yeah, it's kicking. If you do it and you listen to any of my band scans. Presets. Well, I like having presets on here, so that was cool. The auto tune save. Now I could of course shown you the browse, just browses up and down the band, just press and hold and let go, and it'll automatically go that direction on the FM band. Stop at the nearest station. You can do that with these buttons as well. That's nice to have. Let's see, numeric keypad. This is really handy. I mean, this does come in handy. You want to do a direct frequency to the station you want instead of jumping through presets. Since you can't do incremental tuning, you can at least jump to the radio station you want. Again, not a big deal using the keypad. I like it. low cost. I mean, hello, $11.99. I was like, yeah, I'm getting it. You can upgrade the battery. Hello, that is fantastic too. We all know that. You know, those ones that you can't recharge, you know, can't take the battery out easy, forget it. You know, they're tough. Digital display. A lot of people like this. A lot of people just like having that feature instead of analog. They want digital. So, yeah, we are in the 2025. So, yeah, we should have digital, right? USB-C jack, charging, and, of course, headphone jack. It's nice to have, even though it's not the best. It's there. Surprising. So, what do I want on this radio? Well, those bad FM frequencies fixed. There's only 3 of them, but, you know, your favorite station could be on there, and that's unfortunate for you. For me, I don't really have anything on those. I have a Hispanic station on 107.9, and then I have, I don't know, 95.9. I think there's like a classic radio station that's kind of hard to get, but I think I got that on 5.9. Not sure about 61, but yeah. You know, it's one of those things where it's whatever. Fix them if you can. The volume level is a kind of an issue with headphones. You know, not being super quiet. Some people like having super quiet on headphones. And of course, with the radio speaker here, you can't get super quiet on the speaker either, unfortunately. You get that lowest volume I showed you, and that's it. So it's not a deal breaker. It's not like it's too loud. It's there. It doesn't get any quieter. So it'd be nice if it didn't just drop from that to 0. It's a digital thing, I'm sure. And an FM stereo in the headphones would be nice. So overall, what do you think? This is a good FM radio, a great FM radio actually, and a Bluetooth MP3 player. I love it. And for $12, it's an all-day winner. So I give it a thumbs up all day long as a recommended buy at $11.99. At $15, pass. But $12, I'd say yeah, give it a shot. I think you'll be really happy. It's worth it. I mean, as a Bluetooth speaker alone, it's great. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. It's nice setup. Good little radio. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give a big like if you did. 2, if you like these inexpensive radios and want to see more. Subscribe to the bell icon, get notified. And of course, 3, comment down below what you thought the JOC. Is it for you? Are you going to get one? Yeah, you're going to strap on your JOC? That's funny. I had to say it. But anyway, you guys knew I was going to say it. But anyway, are you going to, carry it? This carry strap? You know, you get it? Anyway, tangent there. Let me know down below in the comment section what you think. Is it cool? Is it cool enough for you? They do have the black one, but it was more money, so I just went with a cheap one. I went to turquoise, so what would you guys get? Would you guys get this bad boy? Or pass? Let me know. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next awesome video.